A lot of parents here in town know this already, that finding a daycare, first of all, for your kids that is convenient and affordable and good for the kids can be tough, if not impossible in some places. And in Austin, when you do find it, chances are there's also a waiting list to get in.
Yeah, pretty big one. So now Austin city leaders are looking at ways to change it. In April, the city was looking at options like public-private partnerships, expanding free pre-K, and maybe even working with Austin schools to turn unused classrooms into child care spaces. Today, City Council will look at a new set of options to make it easier for people to open up child care centers. But there's a problem. There are chunks of the city with high concentrations of kids, not a lot of child care facilities. So take a look at a map from the Center for American Progress last year. The progressive think tank called the areas in orange here child care deserts. Those are the places with zero or few options for parents. It's part of a new resolution council members will consider later on tonight. Chris Davis joining us live with a closer look about today's discussion. I remember those days well, Chris, and the waiting list can be really long.
Yeah, it's something a lot of parents are familiar with, trying to find just the right place to put your kids. This building here behind me, this is going to be a child care facility. The goal is to have it open later this month. There's still a lot of work to do here, but a lot of work is being done. This parking lot has been paved since I was here yesterday, as well as all of this fencing has been put up as well. They are working hard to get this thing ready to go later this month. It's going to be operated by the System Stepping Stone Schools. You've probably heard of it if you do have kids. They've been around for close to 40 years. They operate 20 facilities around Central Texas. And just to give you an idea for what the demand is here in this part of Central Austin, this school is going to be the second operated by Stepping Stone in this area. There's one literally 2 blocks away.
What do we do with these?
A place like this can be a building block.
Oh, I see. Is that a better one to make the airplane with? Yeah. You help me.
Jessica Osborne had requirements.
There you go.
High quality, close by, and affordable.
And so it is a challenge to find something that meets all of that criteria and then also is available when you need it.
3-year-old Lily started here 2 years ago after being on the waiting list at 3 different daycares.
It is crazy, yeah. I think with the city booming like it is, there's a lot of demand for good childcare.
What do you see?
This center's waiting list is 60 families long right now. That's why they're building another in the same neighborhood.
The process itself is pretty time-consuming and has a lot of barriers, or let's just say hoops, to jump through.
Founder and owner Rhonda Paver says the regulations, fees, permits, zoning, it's hard and expensive to navigate. City Council will look at all of that to try to make it easier.
I do think moving the process a little bit more streamlined could be very helpful.
Wow, you are super fast.
Jessica's process will be streamlined for her second daughter, too.
I don't think I can keep up, Lily.
She'll be able to bring both of them here.
If we had to start the search all over again, it would definitely be a bit nerve-wracking.
So speaking again about the demand, by the way, this new facility already has 70 families enrolled, again, planning to open up later this month. So this council action is really just the first step here. It's a little bit convoluted, but basically what it says is that it puts on the city manager to identify and come up with solutions to make this process easier and cheaper for people to start up a facility like this. And that could include things like changing the zoning and waiving fees. And if this resolution passes, it requires the city manager to bring a preliminary proposal to the table by next March. We'll send it back to you.